Hello everyone. This video is just me continuing back on to the Zeitgeist and Venus Project. So, I've recently been reading the updates they've done on the Zeitgeist Movement website, and I've either noticed a few things that seem a little wrong, or noticed a few things that I just might not be interpreting right. And there are three things, actually, that are sort of annoying me, that are almost driving me away from the Venus Project and the Zeitgeist movement. Now, I'm still a supporter of it, on the basis of it, but maybe not on the ideologies. Of course, who can believe in everything? It makes no sense. Some of the stuff I think Alex Jones might be right on, but he still is bashing a little too much with really inconclusive evidence. But here are three things I've noticed so far from reading the question and answers, along with how to help contribute. Now, I don't remember which is in which area, but here are the three things. The first one that sort of slightly got me a little off was saying that the Venus Project should be an evolutionary aspect into the society rather than a revolutionary aspect into the society. Now, I think that's wrong, because that almost makes it sound like the elite are going to allow this to happen. The elite are not going to allow this to happen if it comes out to be what it's supposed to be. They'll be fighting against it, obviously. They'll do everything in their power. Throw up martial law, throw up a dictatorship, and just make sure it doesn't happen. So the only way this would ever happen is through a revolution. By taking out the people in power and putting in this ideology. It would be a slow process, but it would only work through revolution, not evolution. Second problem I noticed was they're saying that it's most likely that there will be a dictatorship, a military dictatorship, for this to happen. And that almost threw me off, because doesn't the elites want to throw up a military dictatorship or a dictatorship to control the people to bring in their new world order? Now, they didn't say word for word, we want to bring in a dictatorship so we can have this thing to go about. They're saying, we presume a military dictatorship will come about. So you're making it seem like we're going to be putting up a dictatorship to force people into this? I thought this was supposed to be evolution. Not a dictatorship, not force, not revolution, evolution, even though the only way it will ever be implemented is through revolution. And then the last part that really got me was when they were talking about the aspect of not wanting to kill people. Now, of course, who would want to kill people? That sounds stupid. That doesn't sound like a free society, does it now? Well, you have to also base it upon this. Who will be stopping this ideology to come into place? The elites? People who are too strongly defended by it or have a lot of interest in it? And the military. These three setups are going to be preventing this to ever happen. So, what's the only way? The only way to get this through a revolution. Evolution, of course, is already impossible. How? Cut off the head of the establishment. And who is the head of the establishment? The elite. Now, we might have to go through the military and the people in power, or the people that are being supported by the people in power, the elites. We might have to go through them. So saying that we don't advocate death, now, don't say I'm saying we should go and kill people. No, I don't want a mass extermination. But the only way we're going to get rid of this establishment is by cutting off the people at the top, the elite. Once we cut those people at the top off, we will hit the revolutionary period of the resource-based economy. Other than that, it's impossible. The elite have too much of a hold. They're trying to destroy the economy to bring in their new world order. And well, even though during that period of the economic crash it leaves a weak point for evolution, it will just be knocked down because we aren't planned and organized enough. The only way is through revolution. cut off the head of the establishment falls. New ideas are the only thing that can be put up to play. Because we already know the ideology fails. So, that's it. Peace out.